Welcome to your first maths lesson of the summer term. So we're going to think back to last term when we learned and practiced lots of column addition, and then column addition where you have to carry the numbers. We also did some column subtraction, and we call it column addition and subtraction because if you remember, the numbers, the digits, have to be written neatly in straight vertical lines, just like columns. So we remember doing some column subtraction, and if we wanted to subtract 24 from 89, we would know to put the 89, the big number, at the top, and then the subtract sign 24. And I'm just checking that yes, my units or ones, the 9 and the 4, are in a straight line, and so are the 10s, the 8 and the 2. So this is a nice simple column subtraction because yes, we can take 4 from 9, giving us 5. And yes, we can take 2 from 8. 2 10s from 8 10s makes 6 10s. So 89 subtract 24 gave us an answer of 65. Now at the end of last term we had just started to learn that it could be a bit more complicated than that, because sometimes the numbers wouldn't let us subtract and we had to do something called exchange. So let's have a look at that. If I wanted to do 62 subtract 29, can you remember what the trouble is here? We can't say 2 away from 9 because what we're doing is taking the 9 away from the 2. And of course we can't do that because 9 is too many to take away from 2. So what we have to do is borrow a 10 from the tens column, and remember that when we exchange a 10 from the tens to the units column, we have to show that we're going to take away the 6 and make it a 5. And then take that 1 10 over into the units column. So instead of being 2 now, it's 10 and 2, making that column 12. So we just partitioned the 6 10s into 5 10s and 1. We spread them out differently so that we can now answer in the units column. So 12 take away 9, we can now do easily as 3. And then 5 10s take away 2 10s makes 3 10s, giving us our final answer for that sum as 33. Okay, let's try one more. This time we're going to do 71 take away 43. Make sure if you're practicing these with me that you're getting them in nice straight columns as well. So 3 away from 1 we can't do, so we have to look in the tens column, and we have to partition the 7 10s into 6 10s and 1 10. So we cross out the 7, make it a 6, and put that 1 10 across into this column here. Remember, you always have to start in the ones column for this type of sum to work. So I can now say 11 subtract 3 is 8, and I can say 6 subtract 4 is 2. Okay? Now, in your maths textbook, you're going to do some practice with this. You should already have maybe been on My Maths. If you look at the lesson plan, it told you which section of My Maths to go to have a good old practice online. And when you've done that, make sure that you go to the textbook. Just like in the lesson, please set out the date at the top of the page, and then the title, which will be column subtraction. And for today, to get you back in the swing of things, just practice the pages where you're doing 10s and 1s subtraction with exchange. And then tomorrow in the lesson we'll go on and do the same with hundreds, tens and ones. All right, So good luck, set your sums out neatly, remember to space them out, and I look forward to hearing how you get on. Bye!